with shorty. I'm loving the way that she fucking me, yeah. Get no fucks, yeah. We don't.
Yo, what it do? Drop a 7 in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Get active with me. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me. You can see my screen crystal clear, man. We're about to kick this call off. I appreciate you guys being patient for today, tonight, wherever you guys are reporting live from. Drop your city and your state in the chat. Let me know where you are tuning in from. I know there's a lot of people from all over the place on tonight's call. I want to say, first and foremost, we appreciate you, right? Because we understand your time is very, very valuable, right? So you coming on here, I want you to understand, we're not here to waste your time, right? Time is the most valuable asset that we have, right? And we're not here to waste it here today. But drop your city and your state in the chat. I hope everybody's having a phenomenal day. For you guys that know who I am, that don't know who I am, my name is Gustavo Alanis. Everybody knows me as Mr. Wealthy Pips. I've been in the trading space now for the past 10 years, been trading in the Forex space and also in the crypto space. And for you guys that are on this call today, tonight, maybe you're a part of the community or somebody trusts, likes, and respects you, and they share this link with you, and they're telling you, hey, come check out what we got going on here with this new project with Donkee. I'm sure you guys have been hearing about it. It's literally been going viral all over Twitter. I mean, it's something for sure you guys want to hear about here today, right? But guys, first and foremost, right, I have some special guests in the building. All right, it's not just me gonna be here talking here today, but if you guys want to keep on sharing that link, keep sharing that link. We're about to hit 100 people on this call, right? The numbers are only gonna go up as we're on this call, right? As you guys can see my screen, for you guys that are brand new on here, maybe you have no clue what's going on, right? This call is being recorded, but I want you to take notes. Be very intentional because there's might be some information that could possibly change your situation. Right, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about me, kind of tell you how I heard about this project, tell you a little bit more about exactly what the project involves, and you're gonna hear from multiple individuals, right, that are locked in this project, some of the developers and some of the marketing team, right, and these are individuals that are already successful in their space, that they understand the power of not only of an opportunity, but the power of the cryptocurrency market, right? So guys, like I said, for you guys that know who I am, my name is Gustavo Alanis. I'm 29 years old. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, born and raised. Been doing this whole trading thing for the past 10 years. I'm a high school dropout, and prior to all of this, went through 21 jobs before the age of 21. And I say that because it's true, because I was that individual. Maybe you know somebody, maybe you were that person that couldn't keep a job longer than 30 days, right? And me being that individual, I understood that I was stuck in a rat race, but I was at the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong people, right? I was hanging around people that had no value, that didn't have vision, that didn't have dreams, that didn't have goals. And drop a 7 in the chat if you can relate with me. You always wanted to be a person of somewhat type of success, right? Let me know. Drop a 7 if you always wanted to be somebody, right? Have money in a bank account, travel the world, have nice things, right? Eat what you want, go where you want, with who you want, right? We all wanted those things. And me, at a young age 18, age 19, I heard about entrepreneurship. I heard about, stock market, but I didn't get connected with the right people. I heard about network marketing. I heard about business. I heard about sales. And then I heard about Forex trading. And then I heard about crypto, right? Guys, I heard about Bitcoin, right? When it was at $700. Let me say that again. I heard about Bitcoin when it was at $700. Imagine hearing about something before it goes public. Imagine hearing about something before mainstream people know about it, right? That's exactly what we got going on here today. And it's crazy because this is a movie I've already seen before, right? In my past business ventures, I've been able to build communities to multiple thousands from people all over the world. Some of you guys are on this call right now, are part of my communities that I have. And there's a lot of individuals on this call right now that I have a lot of value you guys are going to hear about. And also, these individuals have massive, massive communities with individuals all over the world. I'm talking about success stories, people that know nothing about crypto, know nothing about trading, know nothing about investing, right? But they've been a student and consistently been able to develop the skill set and understand the community aspect of things, right? I want you guys to really understand, I've been trading for 10 years and I've made a lot of money, lost a lot of money. But the one thing I really understood is community, right? You can't do things on your own. I know a lot of you guys are on here and you put a lot of faith into this trading stuff, and maybe you don't partner up with the right people. Maybe you've been involved in certain projects prior and you got rubbed. You lost your money, right? You thought you trusted the team, the developers, the marketing team, but you didn't really have that connection here, that connection with those individuals, right? So here today, not only me myself, right? I want to introduce you to the marketing team, the developers, literally the whole organization that's behind this project here with Donkey. As you guys know, I want to literally just talk about it a little bit as we go on with this call. And the numbers are climbing, right? People are getting on this call. If you guys want to keep on copying and pasting the link in your chats, feel free, right? So guys, back in 2021, if you guys remember, Shiba, right? One of the last bull runs, Shiba was a main coin that was trending. Believe it or not, I got involved in that project Shiba before it hit Coinbase and all these other main exchanges. And I never forget, it went parabolic. And I remember when people were investing into Shiba, people didn't even know what Shiba was. They were just buying just to buy. And it's crazy. I was a part of a community at that time with individuals that I was mentoring and coaching. And just by being at the right place at the right time with the right people, soon as Shiba hits those main exchanges, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, Shiba went parabolic. And not only me, myself, multiple individuals that you're going to hear about here tonight also been able to make a boatload of money with that Shiba move that happened as well. As well as with Kishu, Safe Moon, a few other coins out there. And I know a lot of people have dibbled and dabbled. And it's crazy because as I came back and started to really do my research, right? I want everybody to understand what you want to do here today is really do your research, right? Because the individuals you're going to hear, not just upon myself, these are individuals that have done research for years and years and years and have been able to craft and engineer such strategy where they could look at the markets, they could analyze it, and they could give you some of the best opportunities out there here in this market. But before I bring these people on here, right, I want you to understand, I heard about the Solana network years ago. And I want to put this out there because I know some people maybe are misinformed, right, miseducated, and it's not your fault, right? I heard about Solana roughly 2 years ago, and there was an individual that is highly educated, right, in the crypto space, and he said, Solana network is going to boom, whether you like it or not. And it went through 1 year through the other, and I was just like, okay, sounds interesting, right? I'm going to keep buying my Bitcoin, my Ethereum, right? And it's crazy because I remember I've seen a lot of individuals, right, make that switch from trading meme coins, not only in the Ethereum blockchain, but now in the Solana blockchain, right? Guys, if you guys look here all the way on the right, people ask, what is Donkey? How did it come about, right? You're going to hear it from me, but I want you to hear it from the individual that started this thing, right? Because tonight, we actually have him on tonight's call. You guys are going to literally hear from the developer himself, the mastermind behind the whole this thing, right? But I want to run this down to everybody here, right? If you're already on Deck Screener, you know exactly what I'm showing you. If you don't know what Deck Screener is, right, go to deckscreener.com. And when you search up, type in Donkey, Donkee, right? So they ask, what is Donkey, right? What am I, you ask, right? I'm the unique blend of Pepe and the frog and a donkey. Yes, that's me. A highly intelligent donkey with a flair for the extraordinary. I smoke weed, diving into charts and trading meme coins, whether it's catching trends or making clever trades. Donkey is your go-to for some smart, savvy crypto fun on the Solana blockchain network, right? Look, I'm gonna be honest. I've seen a lot of projects come, seen a lot of projects go. I've seen a lot of rugs. I've seen a lot of people lose a lot of money. But when I tell you, individuals like me, like you guys see my face. I know there's a lot of people in this space that don't show their face, right? I've been in the financial space, in the trading space for the past 10 years, guys. I've been educating hundreds and thousands of individuals all over the world, mainly in the Forex industry, right? But I've and dabbled in crypto for years, quite some time now, right? When the bull run comes, I get in it, right? When kind of dies out, kind of bounce back with the Forex. So the thing with me is, if you're here today and you're already trading, maybe you're trading stocks or maybe you're trading Forex, right? And you're brand new to the crypto space. Look, I've been doing this for 10 years. I'm telling you, take the leap of faith today, right? To learn, right? To hear from the individuals that are backing these projects, because some of these projects you hear that go viral, you actually don't get to hear from the individuals that are backing this thing, that are creating this thing, that are doing the marketing, that are doing the heavy lifting, right? And guess what? Here today, after today's call, you're going to feel safe. You're going to understand that you're at the right place at the right time with the right people. This is no hype, right? We could have dumped this chart a long time ago. But the people that are behind this, that are backing this, right? The long-term vision that we have here, right? This is just not your ordinary meme coin, ladies and gentlemen, right? This is not your ordinary meme coin, right? This is something different. And I want you guys to hear it from the individuals that are backing this thing, right? So guys, drop some sevens in the chat if you're like what you're already hearing, right, guys? My intention is to be able to give you value, give you the vision of exactly where I'm taking this thing. You know, I've been trading for like I said, for the past 10 years. I have my own community as well. And I told my community about this the second I heard about this, right? You see, I'm the individual that's going to seize the opportunity. And I know some of you guys on this call right now, maybe you haven't bought in yet. Maybe you haven't gotten to position. And it's crazy that right now we're sitting in a very, very crucial moment where if you look at where the chart is at now, the entry that is possible to get now between the 2 million and the 2.5 million mark is very, very crucial, because I tell you this, once it gets out of this area here, right? Once we start heading, right? I want to show you guys here on my chart. I want you guys to understand you're dealing with real life traders, right? Some of these individuals, most of these individuals you're going to hear about, these are individuals that are trading on a daily basis. They're already trading. They've been trading Forex. They've been trading crypto, stocks, bonds, you name it, right? I love you guys. You're blowing up the chat with the memes. I love it, right? But to explain to you guys real quick, as I pass it off to the next speaker real quick, right? The entry that we have here at 2 million and 2.5, as price makes its move here, I believe once it makes its move from here, it will no longer come back at the 2 million mark, right? Guys, mind you, we went from 2 million, 2.5, all the way to literally 4.9. We're almost at 5 million in market cap, right? We went from, I believe it was 1,500 holders a few days ago to now we have over 2,500 holders. If somebody could correct me with the numbers, can somebody give me the exact number in the chat? Nick, if you could drop that, please let me know, right? Over 2,500 holders. I was informed. I might be wrong. Maybe because somebody can give me the right number. But guys, I want you to understand, right? I'm not here to hype you up. I'm not here to give you smoke and mirrors, right? 1887. Okay, look, almost roughly 2,000 holders, guys. And look, if you look at the right side, this got created 9 days ago. Not even a week ago. And we've been able to surpass 1 million market cap, 2 million market cap, 3 million market cap, 4 million market cap, right? All the way to 5 million almost market cap, right? So guys, look, I'm blessed. I'm grateful to be here, man. The opportunity we have here with this meme coin, I look at it like no other. I'm like, yo, this isn't like just your regular meme coin, but this is like the next Pepe. This is the next Brett. You guys have seen a lot of coins go viral. And you guys have been hearing about Donkey here, right, for the past few days now. And it's crazy. It's only been not even a week. And you're going to keep on hearing about it, right? There's a lot of influencers and a lot of crypto gurus, right? These individuals are talking about making millions of dollars, have been reposting us, right, as a community, right? So I don't want to keep on talking, man. I want to pass the rock to my brother from another. If you guys know who he is, my man Kai, he's all the way out there in Miami. This individual, very, very, very well respected in the industry of what he does in the entrepreneurship space, has multiple investments. This guy's doing big things, not only in the trading space, but also in the crypto space, right? But I want him to come on here. He's going to share some value, tell you his story, and exactly show you what we got going on and where we're going here with the Donkey Project as a whole. Yo, Kai, you there, my brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, we can hear you. Take it away, bro.
Perfect. Let me just make sure this is good here. Cool. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We got almost 100 on the call right now. And let me just make sure my camera is on. There we go. Perfect. Let me just make sure we good here. All right, cool. Perfect, guys. So appreciate everybody for tuning in. Gus, appreciate you, bro. I mean, if you guys don't know, much about Gustavo and what he's done in this space, he's very, very well respected in the space. A lot of people in the trading space have learned from him. Some of the people you've watched, the people that you're seeing have learned from him, right? I learned from him. I've learned a lot. The first time we met, he helped me make a few $1,000s on a gold trade. So, he's just the top of the top when it comes to this space. And that's somebody that you guys have in the chat every day. You have him, giving guidance. You have him pushing the project. You have him speaking highly of everything. So you guys have any questions or anything like that, that's somebody that you can always go to. I'm going to go ahead and just go over a few things with you guys. I really want to kind of paint the long-term vision and kind of touch on what Gus was talking about. You have a lot of other individuals from the team here as well that are going to speak. And this is something that doesn't happen often in the spot. I've been in the crypto space now since 2019. I found out, just like Gustavo, I found out about Bitcoin when it was around $600, back in, 2016. And I would see these ATMs all over the city because I'm originally from New York City, and, they started getting put out around that time, 2016, 2017, a lot more Bitcoin ATMs started to come out. And the reality is I had no clue what that was. I asked people around, hey, what is this? No one knew. And lack of knowledge, lack of information, potentially, had me miss out on millions of dollars, right? Because imagine every $600 invested now being worth right now $57,000, right? So these things that you see, Shiba, Dogecoin, all these things that have blown up and made people multimillionaires, they are here, right? And we obviously look at Donkey as one of those things. And I want you guys to really understand where you're at right now is, the earliest stages. Like Gus mentioned, this is what, 9 days, probably 8 or 9 days old, right? And you have to realize when you get in at this position, what you're getting as far as the amount of tokens, the amount of value for $40, $50 in 6 months, a year can be worth 1,000x, 100x, right? The people who bought Shiba, the people who bought Dogecoin as a joke ended up making, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And, that changed the game forever, right? When I first got into cryptocurrency and got into the investing space, a lot of the things that were around were solid projects, right? Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, that was the normal thing, right? And we all knew that those things were going to take years to grow. And then you introduce meme coins, and that changed the world forever. That changed the industry. That created millionaires overnight, right? It was all over the news. It was talking to town. Shiba this, Shiba that, Dogecoin, right? Elon Musk talking about it. So you guys have to understand that you are early in something that has been, already proven to happen and can happen, right? Look at Pepe, look at Brett, all of these big things. And if you don't know about these things, I would highly recommend you take it upon yourself to really go ahead and dive in. YouTube University, go on Twitter, study, right? Learn this stuff so that you have more understanding, and the more knowledge you have, the easier it is for you to go ahead and take full advantage of what's in front of you, right? When you look at some of the numbers that Donkey has done over the last few days, the fact that we were able to hit a $5 million market cap with, over $250,000 in liquidity, and we've been around for over a week in a market that is full of 4-hour rugs, right? If you don't know what that means people are getting robbed blindly, right? By 90% of the projects on the same platforms that you're using today, right? People don't do this. People don't show their face. The developers don't talk, right? They don't do that. What we're doing right now is stuff that doesn't get done. It only gets done by teams that are legendary. We look at Shiba, it gets done by teams that are doing legendary things. Brett, Pepe, so forth, right? So understand the numbers, even where we're at right now. All those red candles, just think of it like this. People that don't have patience. One of the main things I learned when I got into this space is that this market, or any financial markets, is a transfer of wealth from the impatient to the patient. That's one of the main things that has stuck with me this entire time over the last 6 years, right? Transfer of wealth from the impatient to the patient. So everybody who's selling their coins and things like that, that's fine. That's going to happen in every single market. You have to be emotionally strong and understand where a project or whatever investment you're in, you have to understand where you see that going. What do you believe is going to happen? Because anybody who's selling doesn't believe that this can be the next Shiba. I believe that. I believe, not only that we can do that, but also the next 6 months that will, 100x from where we're at right now, right? And I truly believe that. So because of my belief, because of what I know, because of what I've seen from the team, because of what I've seen from people in the space that are already multimillionaires that have given their feedback on this project, that are invested into this project, they all see the same thing. They see that potential. They see that this is already starting off and looking like those legendary projects. So I just want you guys to really understand, trust in you, trust in what you believe, right? Don't allow your emotions to trick you out your spot. That's one thing I say all the time to my community, to anyone, that I coach or work with in this space. Do not let your emotions trick you out your spot. I know it's hard when you see, your $100 turn into 70, but it's going to be a better feeling when you see $100 turn into a few thousand, right? And that's what patience does. It pays off. So allow yourself to, not only, ride the wave, right? But allow yourself to enjoy it, right? Allow yourself to enjoy it, because I've seen so many people create real wealth with things like this in general, any type of investing, and all of them, it takes time, it takes patience, right? And it takes, the main thing, belief, right? You have to understand where this thing is going and where it can go. So, keep in mind, this is also part of you, right? Your investment is part of you. And what I mean by that is, I talk about this all the time because there were people that put me in position and told me about certain plays, certain investments years ago that made me hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? Had they not given me that information, had they not shared that with me, I would have not made that money, right? So when I speak about Donkey, and I talk about it with that in mind, I talk about where it's going, right? I don't talk about where it's at now. I say now is a good opportunity because of the fact of where we see it going, where it has the potential to go. And if you get in now, even with 50 bucks, I always tell people $20, $30 for, that's the good thing about where we're at right now. A small investment can turn into something big, right? Because we're so early. So I'm explaining the vision of where we can go, educating people in the process. If you have money invested, that should be natural for you to do, right? Hey, look at this. Because now when this takes off and you 100x or 1000x, whatever the case is, everyone's going to be like, why didn't you tell me? Right? That's what happened with Shiba. That's what happened with Dogecoin. And then people start to get in, right? The goal is get in when it's early. So just want to keep that, at the forefront, do your part as well. I talk about Donkey all the time, and this is not even my main thing, right? But I'm part of the team. I want to see this go. I want to see this get to that level, and I know it will. So keep that in mind. And I'm going to go ahead and pass this over. I just wanted to give you guys a few pointers, just a few, just thoughts that was on my mind when it comes to this. But you have a lot of good people coming up and going to speak very soon. So just keep that in mind. And I'm going to go ahead and pass this over to, let me just make sure I'm passing it to the right person. I'll pass it back to Gus, actually. I'll let Gus take over and pass it to whoever from the team. Like I said, we have a lot of people. So you guys are going to get a ton of value. Make sure you're taking notes. And most importantly, trust the investment. Let's get right. Gus, I appreciate you having me out here, bro. You can take it over.
Yes, sir, man. We appreciate you, bro. Drop your Instagram handle so everybody can follow you. We're gonna keep this thing running, man, because we got some real bosses on today's call, man. Next individual I want to bring up, one of my close friends, literally I hooked up with this guy not too long ago. We've been following each other on Instagram, and this guy's been making some power moves, man. He's really in the Solana trenches. If you guys don't know who he is, you're gonna know who he is after today's call. He's actually partnered up with us here with this project and has been able to provide a crazy amount of value. I know a lot of individuals on this call maybe know who he is, maybe you don't know who he is. But Cam, if you're on here, my brother, if you can raise your hand, would love to have you on here and kind of just share your thoughts and maybe open the floor for some questions. I know you guys have some questions here today, tonight, wherever you guys are reporting live from. I know there's so many of you. We're about to hit roughly 100 on the call. Okay, cool. You're a co-host, bro. Take it away, my brother.
All right, what's up, everybody? What's good? Shouts out to Kai, shouts out to the GOAT Wealthy, man. This is the amazing thing we got going on. Yeah, I'm gonna drop some value real quick, just to let people know what's going on. I am one of the devs for the project. I've been helping, like how Wealthy just said. I've been helping out with really taking this thing to the next level. I go by Cam Next Level, because everything is always the next level in life, just like how we about to take Donkey to the next level. So I'm super excited about everything. I'm super passionate about crypto. I've been in the crypto trenches, really been day trading crypto since 2017. 2021, I took DeFi very serious. I quit my job in 2018, just off of day trading, really. In 2021, I really started to take like DeFi, crypto, NFTs, different things when the bull run was happening. You know what I mean? I was really in the trenches. So I know a lot, and I literally stayed in the trenches. A lot of people left once the market started to go down. I was one of those people who stuck around. That's what I feel like I learned the most. So when it comes to everything we're doing right here with Donkey, just know that you have a team that's passionate. I'm not the only one who's been in these crypto trenches, but I love this. This is literally what I do. So I'm very passionate about crypto. I see what it's done to my life, how it's changed my life, actually help other people change their life. And once I was approached with the whole Donkey situation, I was like, okay, this is the one. Because I've worked last year, 2021. I'm at 2023 last year. Solana was down. Solana was $8, floating between $8 to $20 for the whole year, really. It started to take off at the end of the year. But guess who was in the trenches? I was in the trenches. I was helping people launch NFT projects because I learned a lot. So I know a lot. You know what I mean? I was helping people launch NFT projects. I took NFT projects to multi-millions of dollars just by, some of the things that I've learned and been able to help other people with. Shouts out to, the people who work with me. I think one of those people are on this call. And, I really have a strong background. So once I was approached with this, I was really passionate about it. I seen the vision. I seen the devs were honest. If you know about crypto, you know that, some scammy devs out here, some people who just want to pump and dump, take your money. As you can tell, like this is a Zoom call. And to keep it 100, no crypto dev does Zoom call. I've never done a Zoom call for crypto. So you can just tell how passionate these guys are about it. And this is why it's different. Because we really want to educate people and show people that it's not no pump and dump. It's not no scam. You have to be stupid to put your face on a coin that you're going to scam people. So just know that all this stuff is real. Just take that into accountability that this stuff is real. I put my community on. I let my community know about this whole donkey situation because I seen the vision. I know the future. We can't really talk a lot about what's going on, but just know that, we've already invested over 6 figures of our own money into this project for later stages. And when I say later, I don't mean like 3-4 months. I mean like, maybe a few weeks, maybe a few days. We got a lot of stuff cooking, but just know this team has already invested 6 figures out of our pocket to make sure this project is super successful. So, that's why I was able to put my community on and just start partnering with these nice individuals, these dope people, man. We all have influence on social media. We have influence on crypto. We have influence in trading. We are traders. We trade for a living. Majority, 90% of us trade for a living. 90% of us are full-time entrepreneurs. This is what we do. So just know you're not, just with some random scammy devs that's, living in some, not to throw shade on anybody, but just living in some third world country, just trying to get some money. Like we're really here and we're really passionate about this. We all know big names in IRL. I don't want to say too much, but just know we have a lot of big names coming into this project that's gonna back us, IRL and into the crypto space. We might be talking about celebrities, we might be talking about influencers, but just know we have a lot of big backing coming into this space, right? So this is a perfect opportunity, just like how Wealthy was saying, to really get into this thing. We took a little dip, and that's why we want to do this call, why we have this dip, to let people know like this is a good entry because of what we have going on in these next couple of days and these next couple of weeks. So just know, like I said, this is a perfect opportunity before we start our big marketing campaign. Everybody on this call right now has the opportunity to 5x, 10x, possibly 100x. We want to take this thing to 100 million and beyond. So just know that you're rocking with a team that's really passionate and really want to see people make money. A lot of people are getting tired of getting pumped and dumped on, tired of getting scammed. So just know that you have something that's super solid, right? Super solid when it comes to, protecting your investment. One of our slogans, I'm gonna let some of the more devs talk about it, but one of our slogans is wrecking Jeets. If you don't know what a Jeet is, a Jeet is basically somebody who sells too early, gets scared, they just can't hold. That's what a Jeet is, and our slogan is wrecking Jeets. So once you get in our Telegram, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I see some people already you know what I mean, like really just already dropping the things in the chat right now. So shouts out to Reckham. Shouts out to the Reckham community. If you're already part of the Donkey community, let's get some Reckhams in the chat. We want to wreck all these Jeets who's trying to sell our chart. Just know we really about to take this thing to the next level, right? Crypto can change your life. Just with me being in crypto, I was able to travel the world, quit my job, move all across the states, wherever I want to, because I really took the time to learn this stuff, get into the trenches, really know what to do. And now that I'm a dev for this project, just know I'm gonna put my back on it. I'm gonna do what I can to help this thing, take this thing to 100 million. Crypto can change your life, right? It can really change your life if you get into the right projects. And what we have right here with Donkey is one of the right projects, right? So when it comes to, let's just talk about crypto real quick. Like I was literally, if you follow my Instagram, Cam Next Level, you'll see that, I was really able to turn $50 this year into over $50,000. I'm dropping the updates and everything like that, but you can literally go through my Instagram and just see the power of getting into the right coins. This year alone, just by getting into the right coins. So when it comes to Donkey, I was like, I'm gonna put my back on it because I see the power of what it could do. What can Donkey do? And I wish I can talk about, really what we have cooked up. I'm not gonna say too much. I'm gonna let some of the more devs talk about it. I'm super excited. We've been on calls nonstop 24/7 since we dropped this token. We haven't been getting any sleep because we're so passionate about this. And we're here to wreck the Jeeps, man. This is a long-term play. So grab your seats, grab your popcorns, come wreck some Jeeps with us, get in the Telegram, say what's up. I'm Dev3, man. I'm super excited about everything. Just know, like, this project is one of them projects that's not, like I said, no pump and dumps. No, I'm not even gonna put my name on that anyway when it comes to anything that's scammy. So just know you with the right people. I'm excited for the future, man. I see everybody in the Telegram. Let's get it. Pass it back to you, Wealthy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, Cam, man, we appreciate you. Everybody drop some donkeys in the chat for Cam, man. That guy's a real Solana soldier. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Real Solana soldier. Some people sending me some messages telling me I'm buying right now. They said they buying right now. Who's buying right now? Who's buying right now at this key level? Honestly, perfect time to buy right now. But guys, man, next individual I want to bring up, pretty excited to hear him speak. Every time he speaks, I'm like, man, this guy knows what he's talking about, right? He's a mentor, he's a coach. This guy's doing some big things out there in Miami. He's actually from Michigan. Had a great conversation with him today. He's partnered up with our project here with the Donkey, and he's playing a very big pivotal role here with the project. But I want you guys to hear from him. This guy's no regular Joe Schmo. This guy's a real self-made individual in his space, and this is an individual you sure guys want to follow, right? So drop some donkeys in the chat for my man Rob Velasquez, man. Take it away, Rob.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good to go.
Amazing. Well, first off, I want to say thank you for having me on here, Gustavo, sharing the stage with people like you is always, an honor. Cam and Kai, you guys, did amazing jobs up here, just sharing with everybody what's going on. And listen, if you're on this call tonight, it tells me two things about you off rip. I don't have to know who you are. We don't have to have a relationship. I already know two things about you if you're on this call tonight. Number one, someone likes, trusts, and respects you enough to share an opportunity that could potentially change your life with you. And number two, you're the type of individual that wants to change your own life. It's Friday, right? Most people are at the bar, partying, hanging out with friends, doing whatever it is, trying to escape reality, right? Their weekend has officially started. They're ready to clock out. And here you guys are clocking in, right? You had your 9 to 5 and now you're working your 5 to 9 here. You're clocking in, right? It's 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, depending on where you are. And you're here with us. So that tells me an amazing group of people are on this call. Now, that being said, when it comes to me, listen, I could sit here and tell you a bunch about myself, but I got to be honest with you. I don't think you guys give a fuck what I've done. And I don't blame you. You're here to learn about this potential opportunity. You're here to learn about this project. And whereas Cam and Kai and Gustavo have told you guys a lot about the project, I do want to go over some key numbers with you guys. I need everyone here to understand what I'm about to tell you guys. 9 days ago, we launched this project. And in 9 days, this thing launched on June 26th. On July 3rd, it hit its all-time high. We're now at July 5th, 2 days after it has hit its all-time high. Now, I'm not a trading expert, but there's one thing that I do know about trading that if anyone here has ever been on any call that has to do with trading, you should know this rule. And that rule is, if you want to know what a chart is going to do next, look to the left. Who here has heard that before? Real quick, drop a 1 in the chat if you've heard that before. If you want to know what a chart is going to do next, look to the left if you've heard that before. So what does that tell you? I'm sitting here and I'm seeing a red chart on what am I looking at? I'm looking at the 4 hour. You could look at the 4 hour, 1 hour, 5 minute, don't matter. It's red. And I'm smiling. I'm excited as hell because I know that for the people that are getting a position in right now, they're literally getting the position of a lifetime. Listen, guys, the reason that this chart is currently red right now is because people are up. When I see a chart going down, that doesn't indicate a bad project. That indicates that people are up and they're taking their money. Rightfully so. The question is, who's next in line? Who else is going to get a bag on this project? If you're already in this project right now, if you hold Donkey, let me see a 1 in the chat real quick. I want to see how many people, we got almost 100 people on this call. How many of you guys are already holding Donkey? This chat is fucking lighting up. For everyone that's dropping a 1 right now, you should be going and getting you a better position in Donkey right now. Because as Gus talked about, and as you know, Kai and Cam have talked about, listen, guys, once it breaks out of this zone, it's not coming back. And that's done by design. We expected this to be the case. We knew that after an all-time high, we were going to see a retracement. It's expected. People are up. I don't think you guys understand. If you're new to this right here, there is people that have turned $500 into $5,000 on this coin. And I'm not saying that Donkey is unique. I'm not saying that there isn't people that have made that type of money elsewhere. What I'm saying is that Donkey is here to stay. Because this is a long-term project, there is people that are going to be making money on this chart here for the foreseeable future. As it goes up, as it comes down, as it goes back up, as this price continues to fluctuate, because it is here for the foreseeable future, anybody who has their money invested into this particular chart, into this particular project, is susceptible to gains. But what I can tell you is, for those that are sitting on the sideline just watching the chart, it works the same way that it does in sports. When you're on the sideline, you don't even have the opportunity to score the goal. You can't even make the bucket. You can't even score the touchdown. That privilege is reserved for those who are in the game. So if you want to score, if you want to win big, you got to get in the game. I'm just going to call a spade a spade. Listen, if you're on this call right now and you want to learn more about the project, if you think that the dev is going to say something magical that is finally going to give you the information that you need to pull the trigger on this, I'm telling you right now, you might as well just get off this call. You know, I heard something a long time ago, and it was that there's 2 types of people out there in this world. There's the people that are studying the roots, and there's the people that are picking the fruits. Listen, if you are on this call right now, you don't have to know what the hell we're talking about to make money. That's the beautiful thing about crypto. I don't identify as a trader. I don't identify as a crypto enthusiast or expert, but I'll tell you what, I know a good opportunity when I see it. I know a good community when I'm a part of it. This was a no-brainer for me. I saw the people that were attached to this project, and I saw what they were doing, and it absolutely 100% made sense to me. That's why I got involved. I have 3 businesses, and I have neglected those 3 businesses to work on this project, because if there's one thing that I like more than being in business for myself, it's being in business with other people that are like-minded. I love running with the runners, and that's literally what we have right here. What I need you guys to understand as well, on top of that, look, I'm not going to talk about, I don't got to hype you guys up. I don't got to tell you guys the marketing that's coming. I don't got to tell you guys about the influencers that we're going to be partnering with. I don't got to tell you guys about the exchanges that we have already applied to and are in process of getting uplisted to. I don't have to go deep into that. What I need you guys to understand is, and this is what I think you guys need to hear. This is, and I've been a part of tons of crypto projects. This is the most user and community friendly crypto project I've ever been a part of. We have literally set our Telegram channel up in a way that it shows you how to buy into the project, how to exit the project, how to use Phantom, how to use Bonk, how to use Trojan, how to use Bullex, how to use Coinbase. If you're new here, if you don't know how to spell crypto, you're in the best position you could have ever been in. You are in the hands of the right people, because we know that this is a new space. We know that this is a confusing space. We know that some people, they don't want to get involved in this because they're like, oh man, how do I know when to sell? How do I know how to sell? How do I know this? How do I know that? We put all that stuff together for you. We're dropping new videos every single day in the Telegram chat that is giving you more information, more power at your fingertips, more understanding. This is not something that you have to know how to do all of it in order to get involved. All you got to understand is the first step. The first step is to get into the project. And as you get into the project, as you navigate through the Telegram, as you continue to get on these calls, on our Twitter live spaces, on our voice calls on Telegram, you'll learn more. It's the campfire effect. If you stick around the campfire long enough, you know what's going to happen? You're going to heat the fuck up. The moment you walk away from the campfire, though, it gets cold out there. So I share all this with you guys for you to understand that, yes, the project is amazing. Yes, we have a bunch of cool things coming up. That's all cool. But it doesn't mean anything without the community that we have built here in just 9 days. I talked about the day we started, the day we hit the all-time high, and the day that we hit the low. I want to leave you guys with a couple more numbers here for you to understand, and then I'm going to pass it to the next person. Also, within 9 days, we built a Telegram community from 0 to 500 people that got deleted. And after that Telegram channel got deleted, we have built it to 1,300 plus people in the last 4 days. That doesn't happen by accident, guys. That's an indicator. Our Twitter channel started with 0 followers. Brand new Twitter. There's already 2,000 plus followers in the past 5 days. Again, it's not by accident. This is all organic. We have assembled the Avengers of the crypto space. And is every single person here a crypto guy? No, they're not. Because the cool thing about it is you don't have to be a crypto person in order to make money in crypto. You just have to go ahead and be in the right place at the right time with the right people. And if you can't see that for what it is, I promise you guys, this is the opportunity of a lifetime, but only if you take the opportunity within its lifetime. Don't let that go over your head. Yes, this is going to be here. And yes, there is longevity in the project. But don't be one of those people that a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now is talking the same way that, the people were talking in 2019 and 2020. Oh, I heard about Bitcoin back when it was $700. Never got into it, but I heard about it. You don't want to be that way. I'm telling you guys, and no one's asking you to put your life savings into this project either, because you want to know what? Your life savings is not required in order for you to earn a retirement. All you have to do is put a little bit of money into a project in its early stages like this, and you'll have a retirement fund, not a life savings fund. So with that being said, Gus, I'm gonna pass it back to you. I appreciate you, my brother, for letting me come on here. And for everybody, that is on this call, thank you guys so much for sitting here and listening to me and having me speak to you guys. It's been an honor, and I can't wait to talk to you guys again.
Boom, boom. That boy Rob, man. Drop some donkeys in the chat for Rob. I hope you guys hear that passion in his voice, man. Really giving y'all the real deal. Drop some donkeys in the chat for Rob, man. Next individual I want to bring up, Nick, if you're on here, raise your hand, my brother. Yeah, this guy here, man, you know, when we say crypto guru, this is who I think about, right? This guy here, we've been locked in for the past few years now. And it's crazy because not only do we have a very well business relationship, but we have a great brotherhood as well. And it's crazy as well, you know, we've been able to help hundreds and thousands of individuals within the trading space, in the crypto space, in the Forex space. And this is another individual that's also partnered up with our project here within Donkey. And I want you guys to really hear from him. This guy has a community of hundreds of individuals that he's giving multiple opportunities in the crypto market to. And this guy doesn't miss. Let me say that again. He doesn't miss. All right. So, yo, drop some donkeys in the chat, man. The man of myth himself, my man, Mr. Nick Mastro. You there, my brother? Take it away, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know the vibes, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate every single person that's on this call. We got almost 100 people on here. Honestly, like, send it one more time. Let's get 100 people on here real quick. I'm not gonna take up too much of your time. We've been on here for an hour right now, but I mean, shit, yo, I got so much respect for every single person that came up here and already spoke. I mean, I have so much respect for Gustavo, for the devs that are running this project. I mean, I'm here to back it. I'm here to say, like, hey, this is a, you know, as legit as you could get, almost to you know, a legitimate project. And Gustavo, bro, can I share my screen? I want to share my screen for like 5 minutes during this. So if you could just give me that
Yeah, you should be
access.
able to. Try to share it right now.
Bet. This will stop others from sharing. Yes. Okay. So I mean, like I said, I'm here. I'm here to back it. I'm here to share my piece and whatnot. But before we kind of go into Donkey and all that, I mean, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Nick Mastro. I've been in crypto for 6 years, and I've been in the meme coin space for a pretty long time as well. And honestly, I'm gonna pull up the Pepe chart real quick just so y'all can see something. But I've been in so many different cryptos, and I've been doing. I was in Shiba Inu, I was in Pepe, I was in Brett, I was in so many of these low cap coins. I was doing I was in Ethereum at $100. I was in Bitcoin. You already know stuff, bro. I was in Bitcoin at $3,000, and you know, I seen what it's like to invest. I know what it's like to make money. I also know what it's like to lose money when it comes to crypto, right? I know what it's like to sell too early. I know all of that, yo. Like, I was in Dogecoin at 1/10 of 1 penny. You know that thing's at 60-80 cents. So I'm very big into crypto. I know a lot when it comes to it. Just want to see some of y'all's faces real quick. I know a lot when it comes to it. I'm not even, it's not about me. Like Rob was saying, it's not about me. It's not about what I've done or anything like that. The point of this call is that you guys are on here to gain some value and to get a potential opportunity. And we're talking about Donkey here, guys. We're talking about a crypto called Donkey Coin. And personally, guys, I've never even, you know, I never even what was I gonna say? I mean, I'll be looking at my text too. When I saw this crypto, I've never even been on a call where I could actually see the devs. I never even been on a call where I was able to actually talk to people that were behind the project. And I've invested so much money into other cryptos, and I've been pumped and dumped on. I've been rugged on. I've made a lot, but like I said, I've lost a lot. I've lost a lot in crypto as well. So I just want to go over the chart real quick. I don't want to spend a lot of time. I mean, crypto is my thing, bro. I've been doing crypto for so long, and I love it. I'm actually very passionate about it. I have a crypto community as well. And when I look at this chart, we're at a 2 mil market cap. Now, if people don't understand what that is, I mean, we started at a $30,000. Actually, we started at let's say we started at a $30,000 market cap, right? And this is a $2 million. This coin started 7 days ago. And the gains that we have made, I mean, if you're just looking at what this chart is showing right here, I want you guys to really focus with me on some numbers real quick and understand what I'm trying to say here, because we've done 5,000% gains. If you got in early, right? If you knew the inside scoop about this coin, you got in early, 5,000% gains. And since then, we have been having a little bit of a retracement, which is completely normal. Every coin, I don't know why I just clicked on that. Every coin has a retracement. Every crypto has a retracement. If you look on Solana, right? Solana, I'm quickly, I don't want to confuse everyone with charts, but for example, right, Solana had a dip here, right? Right here, boom, it started going down. Solana, we're on the Solana chain here. There's different crypto chains. If you guys are newbies, just understand what I'm trying to say here, right? Solana started going down, right? July 2nd, boom, it started going down. And naturally, other coins, right? Cryptos like Donkey that are also backed by Solana on the same chain. Look at this, July 3rd, boom, they started going down. So the market conditions have effect on the market on these coins, as well as the fact that, you know, people are up. Let's say even just from here. Let's just say even just from here, which this is plenty of time. This is 4 days to get in. People have made a 5x. You got to understand, people are degens, right? People are risky people. You got to risk it to make money. You know, we've all heard this. They've made 500% gains. Some people don't have money to be holding. Some people don't have money. They see 5x. They're like, holy crap, I'm going to take my money. Amazing. That's great. That's what trading is, right? And what's something that I teach in my community is, you know, go ahead, take some partials. That's amazing, right? But I want you guys to just look at this. People get so they get so confused. They get so scared when they see red candles. And it's like, yo, we went and hit this all-time high of 5 million. We hit 5 million market cap, which is amazing. 5 million market cap in 5 days. To put it into perspective of this, Pepe, the coin Pepe, which is a straight meme coin, right? This is actually inspired by Pepe, by Ponke. If you guys know about the meme coin space, there's billions of dollars in meme coins. So this is a real thing. There's a lot of money to be made. What was I gonna say? Jesus. I don't even know what I was gonna say, to be completely honest with you, but it was basically inspired by Pepe, and we hit a 5 mil market cap, and we retraced around 60%, which is completely normal, guys. People are gonna sell, people are gonna go and take profits, and it is what it is. I remember when I got in Shiba Inu, right? I put $1,000 in Shiba. I sold it at $15,000 in a week. I sold all of it, and that was my mistake, because after I sold it from 15 grand, it went up to millions of dollars, and I would have made millions of dollars if I did not sell. And it's great to sell, take profits. It is what it is, but you got to understand, on a chart like this, guys. First off, this is an amazing buy entry. I don't know what people are doing looking at this. You have to buy the fear, sell the greed. Sell the greed. When you're looking at your phone, you're like, holy crap, and you're smiling, that's when you should maybe take some profits. That's great. But when you're like this and you're scared to invest, look at the chart, bro. People are scared. When you're scared to invest, you got to go and buy it, right? Buy the fear, sell the greed, right? That's with everything. That's with every crypto. When Bitcoin was at 14K, people were selling it. Imagine that. But the smart people, they were investing into it and understanding that when it's scary, that's when you buy. So let's just look at Pepe, for example, right? Pepe, let's just look at this chart real quick. And I'm not going to be up here for too much longer. Let's just go to Pepe, right? Pepe is at a $3 billion market cap. We're at a $3 million market cap. Pepe is 3 billion. Someone do the math on that. Let me open up the chat so I can see what people are saying too. Yeah, show Shiba. I'm showing Shiba right now. So 3 million to 3 billion, right? What is that? 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000%. So I mean, what every dollar you invest into Pepe is not worth $10,000. Are you serious? Like that's insane, right? And if you're afraid to invest right now, then you're not meant to make money. I'm just sorry. You gotta invest. You gotta take the risk, or you're gonna lose the chance. It is what it is. So let's just look at Pepe. Just putting in some simple numbers. We're at, okay, it doesn't correlate correctly to the price, so I'm gonna just guess here. It doesn't correlate directly to market cap, but basically Pepe launched. This is the day chart. So actually, let me go down a little bit smaller, right? Let me go down a little bit smaller, right? Wow, this is okay. I went too small right here. Boom. Right, Pepe launched, and right here it did 2,000% gains, and then you saw consolidation for a week. And then what happened? After that consolidation period, Pepe went and did 2,000% gains. That's disgusting. $1,000 turns to 20 grand. I'm just saying. And then obviously you see retracement. So if you were to look at Pepe when it first launched, if you were to look at Pepe when it first launched and you saw this, you saw it go from this wick all the way down here. Look at that, negative 85% retracement. Could you believe that people were actually selling and shitting the bed, knowing that what is coming up here, knowing that what they know, not what they know. I don't even know what the phrase is, but seeing that it came all the way down here, seeing it's a negative 86% on Pepe. Oh no, Pepe's going to shit. It's not a good project, this, but they didn't understand that the community behind it was strong. They didn't understand that this was actually a legitimate project and they were not trying to rug people or screw people over. This is a legitimate crypto project. So they go, right? They go and the smart people, they go and buy, right? The people who are selling here it's just ridiculous to me. I don't understand why people would sell here, right? It's such a great price. This is the fear. This is the greed up here. You saw sharp sell. This is when you should have sold, should have taken profits, whatever. Comes down here. This is when most people start selling. This is when most people get scared. They start selling, not knowing that there's a solid community behind it. Like, for example, the Donkey coin. There's a solid community behind this coin. There's a community that's literally being 100% transparent with you. They're showing you the dev wallet. The dev wallet hasn't sold anything on Donkey at all. At all. You could even see it yourself. It's a very transparent coin. And look at this. Look what happened. Look what happened. And I remember seeing this and I didn't buy it. And I was like, oh, it's too late for Pepe. And Pepe went to another 1,000% gains. A 10x. Right? And then it took a retracement. That 10x went and took a retracement. Simple. Boom. Come down 50%. People got scared. And then look, another 300% from there. So really, if you held the entire way, you were up as much as 1,200%. But 12,000, actually, that's 12,000%. I'm looking at the pips, not the percentages over here. 12,000 or yeah, 12,000%, which is just mind-boggling what that is. And then now it's coming down, people are getting scared, the market conditions affect Pepe, etc. But $3 billion, guys, if this goes to anywhere near $3 billion, like, dude, everybody on this call is having a life-changing experience. That's just it. We're on the 4 hour here. If you look at this, I mean, this is not financial advice. Let me rephrase everything. None of this is financial advice. But if you're willing to risk it for life-changing money, then buy it. Like, check it out, buy some coins, because 2 million market cap, this is the fear that I was just talking about. This is that retracement that I was just talking about. People get scared. They start selling here. Some people are selling at a loss. It's like, why are you even selling at a loss? It doesn't even make any sense, because we're at a 2 million market cap, and you guys just saw Pepe that did 1,000%, it retraced, another 1,000%, it retraced, another 1,000%. Actually, it did like 10,000%. I don't even know, that the math is mind-boggling. But let's say we go 1,000%. Oh my goodness. I mean, 22 million market cap, which is a 10x. So, every dollar is $10. Every $100 is 1,000. Every 1,000 is 10,000. Nothing is guaranteed. I'm just showing you guys, when the market starts to recover, and in this time frame of consolidation and people selling off and all that clears, there's going to be a pump. There's going to be a time where whales come in, they see the project, they like the tokenomics. We have amazing tokenomics. They see the dev isn't selling. They see the dev wallet, I think at one point I don't even want to speak for it, but tokens will be burned, etc. Whatever. There's going to be a massive influx of volume, especially if this project continues the way it's looking, which it is. There's going to be a massive influx in volume. And guys, we're at 2 million. It's just insane. This is nowhere near Pepe, and it's got a long way to go. But you guys have to understand, you getting in at this price is a perfect time to get in. We have a $150 buy, $200 buy. go into Pepe, right? Download Dex Screener, download the Phantom wallet, get some Solana into Phantom, message the person that got you onto this call and say, hey, I want to take a risk. Right? I want to get involved in sleep money, basically, and take a risk and get into this coin while it's literally at a 2 million market. Just be grateful you're not getting in. We're not saying get in at the top. We're saying get in on the retracement while people are selling, right? So that's the thing, guys. Go on to this, go to the website, go to the Twitter account, go to the Telegram account, right? Every single person should be going into the Telegram and joining the Telegram to see the realness behind this project, right? There's 100 people on this call. We had 1,000 people in the Donkey Telegram 2 days ago. Today we have 1,400 members in the Donkey Telegram. We have over 2,000 followers on X. So they have over 2,000 followers on the Twitter. And we have over 2,500 holders. I know it says 1,800 here. It hasn't updated, but we have 2,500 holders. Meaning 2,500 people have bought it in the first week. Man, just think about what happens in the first month, right? I just be aware. We're doing this. We're locked in. I'm back in this project. I've been calling out crypto since March. I've had 30 wins and 5 losses, right? So I'm back in this project. The community's in. We're all in this project. You guys already know the vibes. Don't be afraid to invest, right? That's what I've learned. I've invested in all these different cryptos, and I've seen most life-changing money you would ever think of. I retired off of crypto. I stopped working a job off of crypto. Like, you guys have to see this opportunity as a learning experience and an opportunity to get in while you can, right? We would not be on this call just talking about a coin if it's just going to go to shit tomorrow. It doesn't make any sense, guys. There's a risk to everything, but take the risk or lose the chance. Like, it's as simple as that. There's 92 people on here. Whether you buy $50, $100, whatever it is, throw it in and take the risk and see what it's at. I had someone in my community, I helped them step by step buy a crypto, $100 in the crypto. They were at $2,500. They were almost crying to me on the phone, bro. They don't even know how to do it. I literally did it for them. They were basically crying on the phone because they're a single parent and literally, like, this is life-changing money. They invested $100. Like, you got to check it out, guys. Get tapped in with the person that got you on here. I'm basically going to be done here. I'm going to bring up somebody else. If you guys are not buying this, go buy it right now. Put in something that you're willing to risk. Don't be stupid here. But check it out. Let's see. Who am I bringing up? I'm going to bring up another dev and another person who has a lot of influence and someone else that I do look up to as well. When it comes to crypto, when it comes to mentorship, I know he was very big in the previous company I was in as well, and he's been running this thing, man. He's been running this project. Joey, are you on here, bro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I appreciate you, bro. Take it away, man.
Man, I appreciate you. Everybody give it up to Nick, man. Fire signs in the chat for Nick one time. Type Reckham in the chat one time for my boy Nick. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Joey Pimentel. I'm just a normal kid from New York with super abnormal dreams and above average dreams. I always thought that I wanted to do something different with my life. And I would always find myself looking for the more challenging paths in life that rather than the easiest ones, right? A great mentor of mine told me a long time ago, no risk, no Rari. I always wanted to have a Ferrari. So I said, what is a life without risk? It's a miserable life, right? What is a life without taking the risk to go all in on something, right? I'd rather say, oh, well, than what if, right? Most people, that will go over your head, right? I'd rather say, oh, well, than what if. Why, oh, well? Oh, well, at least I tried something that did not work out, right? But I gave it my all. I gave it all my effort, all my discipline, all my enthusiasm. I put everything into it, but it didn't work out, right? It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right project, so on and so forth. But imagine what Nick just illustrated. It's funny, great minds think alike, because I was about to do the same thing, right? There's a little company named Apple, right? And in the 1980s, a lot of people made fun of this company, right? But there's a report that says if you was to put $1,000 into Apple when it first launched, by today, you would be a multimillionaire, right? So I say that to say this, right? there's no reward if you are not willing to put skin in the game. It's like being at the game, but being on the sideline. You cannot make shots. You cannot block shots. You cannot do anything because you're not in the game actively, right? Now, what's different about us is that we are a bunch of enthusiastic kids that want to come in here and make changes to this ecosystem of Solana, where most people have gotten wrecked. They gotten their life's, chances, their life savings taken away. They've lost a bunch of money. They don't believe in this space. But I'm here to tell you that just like all these guys said, and it's crazy that I have to go right after every single one of them, because to me, they're very special in their own way, right? Every person that's involved in this project, I want you to understand that this project is special to us, but the people are more special than the project itself, right? What we're doing here, what we're trying to do here, what we're trying to create here is more special than anything else, right? We're trying to create an ecosystem for you guys to come in here and have no fear of what can be, right? Most people said the first 2 days, oh, this is going to be a rug. And I would just laugh and say, bro, why would how would you have the heart to just go out there, put all this effort to launch this project and go ahead and rug people and, pretty much fuck their lives up? Right. And excuse me, but I'm going to keep it very New York. I'm going to keep it very upfront. That's the type of person I am. And I think that's what makes me who I am. Right. So think about long term. Nick just said it. I'm going to double down on that. Right. If you were to invest $1,000 in Apple in 1980, right, today, you would be a multimillionaire. Imagine if you invested 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. Right. Now, I'm a professional trader. I do that for a living. Right. I am not somebody that works a job. I don't know what a job is. I haven't worked a job for the last 6.5, 7 years. And I don't say that to brag. I say it to explain to yourself that when I started doing different things started happening in my life. You cannot expect different results if you're doing the same thing over and over. Most of you guys go to work, right? You go to school, get good grades, to eventually get a good job, to go to work, right? 30, 40 hours a week. Some of you guys work 60, 70, 80 hours a week. I don't know. Some people have 2, 3 jobs. You work 40 years of your life. So when you retire, you get 40% of your fucking pension. Let me ask you a fucking question. If you could not survive, because most people can't survive. Most people are not living. Most people are surviving, right? On a day-to-day. They live paycheck to paycheck. They don't know how the fuck they're going to put food on the table for them and their family members. If you couldn't survive with your full salary, what makes you think that you're going to be able to retire with 40% of what you used to make? It makes no sense. The mathematics do not make sense. I'm not a mathematic genius. Matter of fact, I hated math. But one thing I do like is advancing in life, evolving, right? So I said to myself, I need to take, and this I have a lot of knowledge I've been blessed, right? And I think a lot of people take that for granted, to have very influential people in my life, right, that have told me, do this, do this, do that. And if you do those things and you stick to the process for long enough, you'll start seeing the changes that most people don't even get to see in their lifetime. So I said, okay, cool. I'm going to do different things now that I'm young, right? So when I'm old, I don't have to go to work. So when I'm old, instead of my kid saying, "Daddy, can I stay home so you can go and take me somewhere?" I can do that, right? So if my next future wife wants to go and travel the world, we can do that, because I don't have to be at a place to make money. I can be anywhere in the world as long as I have access to a phone, to a computer, or to internet. I am paid, right? Now, I tell you that because I want to paint the long-term vision. Now, Nick just explained it with facts, right? Most of you guys know Pepe. Most of you guys know Brett. Most of you guys know all these different projects that have come before us. Now, what makes us special, right? There's a lot of things that makes this project special. To me, it's special because it all started with an idea, and it just goes to show that anything is possible. You can create anything. Just thinking about it, you are what you think at the end of the day. Most people that goes over their head, right? They don't even realize how powerful the mind is, right? Now, I know some of you guys look at this chart and you say, man, I just had somebody about 2 hours ago, right, tell me, bro, I turned $30 into $300. I'm thinking about withdrawing it because I see the chart is going down. I said, go ahead, take it all out. right? I said, go ahead, take it all out. The reason why I said that is because they don't understand. They're not a trader like I am, right? They don't understand that when the chart's going down, there's a redistribution of wealth that's happening right before your eyes. Those red candles, they're not just red candles, right? That's a redistribution of wealth from the impatient to the patient. And eventually, these people will run out of tokens to sell. And guess what? My favorite face, and it's Fat Joe, man. Fat Joe said it best. Yesterday's price is not today's price. And it's gonna get like that. So when we say we wrecking these G's, we fucking these G's up, man, we really mean it. Because at the end of the day, you can sell the shit out of this chart. We're gonna bounce back bigger, better, faster, stronger. That's the fucking end of it. That's point blank and simple what I think, what I believe in my heart, that there is no other project like this project. Some of the biggest names of crypto are looking at this project right now and they're saying, I want a part of this. How can I get 1% of this donkey thing? Why? Why do you think that is? Because we know we have something so special that some of these big crypto guys, they want to become part of this project some way, somehow, and they're almost jealous that they didn't think about this before us. They're almost jealous that it had to be a regular group of kids that are traders, that are entrepreneurs, serial business owners, right? And we thought about the fact, what if we combine a Pepe, right, and crossbreed them with a donkey? We get a donkey. It's funny looking. There's a meaning behind it. Now, the more important thing is, what is more special to me is what we're trying to accomplish here. We're trying to accomplish an ecosystem for you guys to have peace of mind, right? Now, most of you guys are saying to you, you're saying to yourself right now, I'd rather have money in the bank, right? And money in the bank at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Can I be honest with y'all? Everybody, let me know in the chat if I could be completely honest, completely raw with y'all. Let me know in the chat, family, if we can be completely honest from one dev, honest dev, to its community. Okay? I'm gonna be honest. Your money in the bank, it's a facade. Right? The money you have in the bank is a facade. I'm gonna explain to you why. You put $1,000 in the bank, right? You put another $10,000 in the bank, and let's just say you have a really nice bank account and you have a savings account of $100,000, which most people in the day in our current day in society do not have that type of money in the bank. Some people have been blessed to have that and some more. But let's just say you put that money in the bank and it's just sitting there. The bank is paying you peanuts on the dollar. Really? How do I know that? Because it's happened to me, right? I thought that having money in the bank was the safest thing to do. And come to find out, having money in different investments is the safest thing to do, because you will strike out in some investments, but one of them is going to hit big and it covers all of them, right? So making money and putting it in the bank is the biggest waste of time and the biggest waste of energy ever, right? That's what they teach us in school. But do you not remember they also taught you in school to get good grades so you could get a good job, right? And I don't know anybody that has become rich, working a fucking job, right? I don't know many people that tell me, you know what, I'm so excited to go to a fucking job tomorrow. I don't know many. And there's a lot of good jobs out there, and I have nothing against jobs. I also worked a shit ton of jobs before I actually was able to make money in the markets. But I said to myself, why them, right? And not me? What makes people different that have financial success? They're able to travel. They're able to drive the cars they want, have the houses they want, the perfect families. Why are they special, right? And I'm not, right? What are they doing that I'm not doing? And I said, okay, what if I start doing what they do on the regular? What if I start emulating their day-to-day? What if I start reading the same books they actually read? What if I watch the same documentaries? What if I align myself with the things that they do? And guess what? I started doing that, and for the first month, I probably didn't see no changes in me. But then people started changing. It's kind of like when you go to the gym, right? You go to the gym, you start getting slim, you start feeling yourself, but other people notice that change before you do, right? And this, in my case, is my girlfriend. My girlfriend will be like, "Oh, you're looking a little slimmer." I'm like, "Yeah," but then you start seeing the changes and you get motivated, and that's when things go to the next level. Now, going back to the bank situation, right? You put X amount of money in the bank and you want to go and withdraw all that money in the bank, and I guarantee you, with all the the fibers in my heart, I mean, within my being, is that the bank is going to give you the bank is going to fucking give you hell to try to get that money out of there. You know why? Because the money's not even in the bank. That money that belongs to you, I go to the bank, and because I have good credit, I'm able to take out a loan with your money that they're actually making interest on your money with me. So it's a cycle, right? Your money is being lent out to me for higher interest, so they can give you a little bit of that interest. They keep most of it. So they're making money on your money, and you're seeing none of that. You're seeing none of that. So you can either take risk in life, right? Do something legendary with your time, or you can just go through the motions. Most people go through the motions. Most of us didn't come from rich families. Most of us, I'm actually the first one in my family to make, you know, life-changing money in my generation. I'm actually the first one that said, you know, this shit stops here with me. Because if it's taking generational generational time or generational dips in my family in order for me to get to the place that I'm at right now, right? It's gonna take some time for me to revert that, but it's gonna be all worth it. It's gonna be fucking worth it. Because when you look back, yes, I've been up. Yes, I've been down. What if I told you I've made money, big money, 3 times in my whole life, right? The first time I was 20 years old, I thought I had the world by the balls, and I made a shit ton of money. I was arrogant. I was uneducated. I didn't have a plan, right? I lost all my money. Boom. And life humbled me. Because when you're going up, it feels like nothing. It's like that chart, right? Life is like that chart, right? When everything is ripping and it's going up, you feel invincible. I remember a few days ago, we were all in a Zoom call when the chart was ripping. We're like, yo, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, boom, we're going to go to fucking 10 million, right? And then all of a sudden, the chart humbles you. All of a sudden, life humbles you, right? I lost all my money. I'm like, okay, what now? What are we doing now, right? I had to reset myself. I had to re-educate myself. I had to realign myself with the things that I wanted, do things differently in order for me to be different today, right? Now, I relate all that to this, man. This project is special to me. It's special to us. It started with an idea, with a lot of hard work and dedication, and just in a week, right? We've done a lot, right? Some of you guys have turned 100 to 1,000, 100 to 5,000. My little brother turned $200 to over $15,000, and he's looking at me like, bro, what the hell? And I'm like, yeah, what the hell? I've been telling you to trade for 6 years, 7 years, right? This is what I've been trying to put you on. But opportunities come once in a lifetime, and if you let them go, they don't tend to come back. Some people do get the chance to redeem themselves, but a lot of people don't, right? Don't be that fool that listens to everything they say over there. Oh, it's a scam, this, that. Man, if it was a scam, I would not put my face behind this shit. If it was a scam, I would not put my family on this shit. If it was a scam, I would not be wasting time and energy. I'm fucking doing 12-hour Zooms, 14-hour Zooms to make sure that we have a plan in line in order to this shit to go to the fucking next level. What is the next level, you say? Some people have, you know, different definitions of what the next level is, right? So I'm actually just gonna close it out with this, right? Some of us like to share our big ideas with closed-minded people. Okay? Some of us like to share big ideas with closed-minded people. And if the person is a closed-minded individual, man, they're never gonna understand what your big idea is all about. Imagine, you know, Steve Jobs coming to us in the 1980s telling you, I'm going to design a phone that's going to reinvent the world, is going to revolutionize the world, is going to change generations, right? So instead of having a phone, a calculator, and a camera in your bag, you're gonna have the access to only have one device that would cover all that and then some. It'll be like a computer on your phone, right? And that's what that man did. And that's what this project looks to me like. This is special. We're just in the baby stages. It's only a week old, right? It's kind of like when a baby's born, you cannot tell when what that baby's gonna be when he's a year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, 20, 30. But man, I'm excited. You can see I'm passionate about this. You can see that, we are really putting in the work. The chart, some of you guys need to stop looking at this chart, man. Because your emotions, you have no emotion, like your emotions are not, they're not in check. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right? You look at this chart and you're like, oh, you get excited when it goes up, right? But you are not excited when the chart goes down. And I'm gonna tell you this: if you don't, I've been, and Cam can tell you this, he's a professional trader like myself, right? The only difference between a good trader and a shitty trader is that the good trader became a good loser. I lost so much I lost my fucking boxers trading, right? Before I made any money. I lost so much that I'm like, yo, fuck, I must have went through like 10 different screens because I used to punch the shit out of the screens. I'm like, yo, this is not for me, but everybody else is winning. What the fuck am I doing that I'm like, what? Right? I became good at losing. When I lost, that's when I went back and I said, okay, I lost. What did I do wrong? What can I do better? Right? How can things change? And I started making adjustments and became a little better, and a little better, and a little better, and a little better. And today I can tell you just in my own life, I have a trading academy where I teach people how to trade for a living. And some of those people are here right now, right? And they can tell you over the last 5 weeks, I've lost 2 trades in the entire 5 weeks. And you hear that and you're like, nah, that's not impossible. I've made a lot of money. My people have made a lot of money, right? But it all came with discipline, hard work, dedication more than anything. And some of you guys are looking at that chart and saying, I'm going to run with my $300, right? But your fucking vision is so short-minded. Like, it's so close. You're looking at your feet right now instead of looking ahead, right? You're looking at your feet instead of looking ahead. You leave that money in there for a year from now, 6 months from now, 3 months from now. We're in the first week, right? So you can have life-changing money in that wallet. So, I love every single one of you guys. I thank you for the opportunity to come on here. We're going to be doing this every week. We're going to be showing face, giving you updates on what's going on, how we're doing things to make the ecosystem better. And, we're doing this for y'all. It's funny that some people, my friend that hit me up, it's just funny because like, I just had that convo with him, like, bro, like, he's like, bro, I'm going to take my $300. I'm like, bro, take it. And then I told him like, yo, I had X amount of money in my wallet. I didn't take a dime. He goes, why? You're fucking crazy. I said, no, I have a vision. I'm a visionary. People think visionaries are crazy, right? So why would I sacrifice millions and maybe possible multiple millions and billions of dollars for $300? It makes no fucking sense. The mathematics don't add up and the common sense don't add up. So you've heard it from me. You've heard it from all these amazing individuals. I think I'm the one to close this thing out, right? So I want to tell you this. We're going to be doing this every week, maybe once or twice a week. We want to show face. We want to let you know what's going on with the ecosystem, what we got planned. We've invested a lot of money in this project. And I'm here to tell you, man, like, you got to risk it for the biscuit. Like somebody said in the chat, there's no risk, no Rari. And you want to say at the end of it all, right? I want to say, oh, well, then what if, right? Last bull run, I made a lot of money and I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just following somebody that had the right person, that had the right knowledge. Actually, no, I actually have a very important individual that's in here that I need him to speak for at least 2 minutes. This is a kid, right? Who I have a lot of love for. We're childhood friends. It's funny enough, we had not spoken to one another in a long time, right? And he got into my trading group, right? I got him into my trading group, and he just needed that little push, right? He's been in this crypto world for a long time, has helped a lot of people make a lot of money, but I always tell him good people finish last, right? And that's plain and simple. When I was so good to other people, I always used to always finish last. And I told him, Josh, you need to start capitalizing on your ideas, becoming a visionary, executing your ideas, and put a plan behind it. He came to me with the idea. I said, bro, let's do it. I think you have something special here. He was, humble enough to show it to me because he knows I want the best for him and put him in position to win. I brought my guys on, all these guys that you see on here. I have relationships with, personal relationships with. We've traveled the world together. We've done amazing things together. And a year from now, I would want to tell this story of how we had one little conversation about creating a fusion between a Pepe and a Donkey, and this became a revolutionary, legendary career or run in this space. And this is the first of many. This ecosystem is going to be insane. And man, I just, without further ado, I want to bring the man, the myth, the legend, Dev number one. His name is Josh. He is an unbelievable individual, but he has an even bigger heart. And now, finally, I was able to break him out of that box that he lived in. And finally, I was able to put his goggles on. So he has clear vision of where we're taking this shit. He could tell you a little bit more about this. Without further ado, my brother Josh, take it away, brother.
Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Josh. Everybody in the crypto space calls me JG NFT or El Crypto Sensei. I'm your dev, the creator of Donkey. The idea came to me one day, just pretty much playing around with Joey. I was like, "Hey Joey, I kind of want to launch a coin," and he's like, "Yeah, sure, pitch it to me." But that day, Joey, I think, went on a yacht, and I didn't launch that day. But he's like, "Okay. Let's launch tomorrow, no problem." So I showed everybody the idea, and that's when the token came to life. Guys, I've been in the crypto space for a long time. Let me see, maybe I can't even remember. It's really been that long. I've done multiple. I've worked on multiple projects. I've done community takeovers. If anyone's in the Solana space, they know that the space is filled with a lot of CTOs because of these scam developers, and what's going on in this space is the reason why Donkey was born. I've been helping people in the crypto space for a long time. There's a lot of people on this call and a lot of people in my community that pretty much can vouch for me. It was a tough journey for me. I'm not gonna lie. I've been wrecked. I've been rugged. I've been honeypotted. And it took a long time for me to pretty much learn and get to where I'm at. And then after all that, I just finally decided that it's time to invest in myself. I pitched the idea to the beautiful individuals that you had a chance to meet tonight, and Donkey was born, guys. I want to let you guys know that this is one of the safest plays on Solana. I'm not here to rug you. I'm not here to make money off this project. I'm doing this to make a name and change the space here on Solana. I own 3.4% of the supply, which at launch was only one SOL. As soon as we reach a certain milestone, which I think the Donkey Council has to agree to, I'm going to burn that wallet, guys. The wallet is going to be worth hundreds and thousands of dollars. That goes to show you that I have no ill intention here. Just trying to make this team pretty much the next boys club of Solana, man. You got to remember one thing, that when you guys buy Donkey, you're not investing in Donkey, guys. You're investing in the beautiful team that we have here, which is one of the best teams on Solana right now. There's nobody in this space that's gonna show their face. That's number one. There's no one in this space that's going to drop 6 figures the first week just for marketing for their holders. We've been growing rapidly. I think we're currently at maybe close to 1,400 members in the TG. We have over 2,000 members on our Twitter. We've literally pretty much have been going through obstacles and solving them really quickly. Because I'm telling you right now, we have the best team that you can imagine. The first second day that we launched, our TG got hacked. Quickly, the Donkey Council assembled at 4 a.m, guys, to make sure that everything was back up and running, so that when people wake up, we wouldn't be called a rug, or we wouldn't give light to these fudders. There's a lot of FUD and scams in this space. So I want to let you guys know that we got everything back up and running. A day later, we had 400 people in the TG, and now we have 1,400. That should show you how far this is going to go. That should show you how bullish this project is. What is the Donkey Console? The Donkey Console is something that's pretty much been an idea of mine for a long time. I just finally got a chance to make it a reality because of the great people that I have around me. Joey, Dev2, Josh Adams, everybody on our team. They're super great, and these guys are literally sitting in Zoom calls all day long to try to figure out what the next move for Donkey is, what we can do to get you guys the most exposure, what we can do to bring you guys value into Donkey. And I don't think any other team on Solana is currently doing that. And I can assure you that I've been in this space for a long time. I literally have many contacts in the space. I rub shoulders with some of the biggest whales in the space. There's some whales in our project currently. And I just wanted to let you guys know that this is a super, super safe play. Most devs on Solana are not going to show their face. Look, I'm showing my face. I just finished work. I wanted to, I said to the guys, I was like, hey guys, let me talk for a little bit. I just want to meet everybody here. And I just want to let you guys know that we're not going nowhere. Literally, we're not going nowhere. This project's only a week old, and we accomplished what most projects can't do, being out for months. Guys, 5 million market cap, and how many days is the most craziest thing I've ever seen. That is super bullish, guys. We have what I feel is a gold mine here. I want to let everybody know, stop looking at the chart. The chart doesn't matter right now. We're super undervalued. The chart does not matter right now. We're only 6-7 days old. No TA, no Bollinger Bands, nothing that you do works on a meme coin, guys. What you're investing in here is the team. Remember that. You're invested in Donkey, but you're invested in the team. And I believe we've been fully transparent in the sense that, we show our faces. We're actively in our community all day long. If anything happens, we take care of it right away and send a message out to our community. For example, last night, our floor came to a critical a point, and I got in the TG, and I gathered the community together, and we started raiding like crazy. We were able to lift the floor up, I think, like $700,000, and it was amazing. We were vibing with the community. We were all having fun, but ultimately, my Doc's Twitter ended up getting permanently banned. I sent out an appeal right now, but I hope to get it back, and I'll be talking more in some spaces, etc. But I want to thank everybody for the time. I'm not much of a talker. I just wanted to show you guys my face, and let you guys know that Donkey is a safe haven for everybody who does want to go to sleep at night with their investment, who doesn't want to go from rug pull to rug pull. Because guys, I'm a regular guy just like you guys. I've been rug pulled a million fucking times. Excuse my language. I've been through some shit, put it that way, guys. And if I didn't go through none of that stuff, I wouldn't be here today, and Donkey wouldn't have been born. So that's pretty much, in other words, I'm trying to tell you guys, just hang in there, man. When it's tough, just hang in there, and stop looking at the chart. The chart doesn't matter right now, guys. We are gonna provide you guys with most value possible for Donkey. I feel like we have something unique on our hands. I feel like we have the best team in Solana right now. We actually have a lot that's coming up. We can't talk about it here, but look for the white paper, which that's coming out soon. Guys, the white paper is super bullish. I'm telling you right now, look, this is not financial advice. If I were you, I would get in right now before I release that white paper, because there's so much on that white paper that's going to send this to, I believe, multi-millions, guys. Like I said, I've been in the industry for a long time. I'm an experienced dev, and I'm for the people most of all. A lot of these devs in this crypto space are not for the people, guys. They're here to wreck the space, to wreck, poor investors of their money, to scam you. And you know what? That's where Reckham was born. We took something that's negative and we turned it something positive. Reckham. Everybody on Solana, the term Jeets, everybody hates them. So we took something that was negative and we turned it positive. But if you haven't already, guys, go ahead and join the Telegram. Even if you don't invest, man, you can vibe out with us. We're always in the TG. If you need any help with anything, I believe we have people there all day long, helping you with anything that you need. And yeah, just thank you for everybody who was on this Zoom call today. I believe we'll be doing these one time a week. Like I said, I'm not much of a talker, but I just wanted to say hi to everybody. I wanted to show my face as the the one who came up with the concept of donkey. It's pretty much a donkey Pepe, guys. A donkey. Tell you one thing, guys. If you miss Pepe, if you miss Whiff, don't miss Donkey. Because I have big plans for this. And the team is super, super connected. And I believe that we're going to take this to, our goal is 100 million, guys. 100 million. Look at the chart right now. Not even though I told you not to look at it, look where we're at. We're only at 2 million. We're only at 2 million and 7 days in. So we have a long way to go. The team is not going nowhere. We're continually building for you guys. We have some of the most bullish stuff literally coming out for you guys. And I believe that no team like us has ever done that in the matter of time we're about to do it. But I'm done here tonight, man. And I just want to say thank you, everybody, again. Go ahead and join the TG and go spam Reckham in there, man. If you came in from the Zoom call, man. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate every single one of you. And Dev one. I'm out of here.
Everybody give it up to Josh one more time before we go out of here. This is the website. I just dropped the site in the chat, guys. If you're not a part of the TG, you're not a part of Donkey, and you want to become a part of it, you can simply go on the website, check everything out. If you need help on how to buy, or you're an experienced buyer, well, if you're an experienced buyer, you literally just click the buy button. It's going to take you right to buying the coin. All you have to do is click that you understand this and connect your wallet, and you can simply exchange Solana for Donkey, right? So if you do not know how to buy, we have in our website, we have a simple video that was made by one of our guys on here. You click on this video and it gives you a step-by-step directions on how to buy Donkey, right? It's really simple. You buy Solana, you create a Phantom wallet, right? It's an app that you can download from the App Store. You send the Solana to the Phantom wallet and you literally do a swap from Solana to Donkey. You can copy the contract address right here. We have all our socials here. We have the deck screener. You can simply click here for the Telegram. This is the Twitter or the X website, and the deck screener and Dex tools. Now, we have, and I want to highlight this before we go, right? We have already smashed, we're actually getting this updated anytime soon, but we had already smashed phase 1, right? We did the fair launch. We onboarded some influencers. We actually started doing the rating on Twitter. We built a community. That was first and foremost what we had to do. We smashed 1,000 holders mark already. We're going on the way to 2,000, and we already hit the 1 million market cap, right? So we blew through this phase 1. We're actually on phase 2. We've created more memes. We're actually connecting with different graphic designers that are going to be in-house with us, creating memes, videos. So just chill, relax, and lay back, because a lot of the fun is starting right now. We've applied for a lot of the we're actually right now in CoinGecko. We're waiting to get accepted. We already applied, but we're getting to get accepted by CoinMarketCap. When that happens, this thing's gonna go mainstream. We've applied to some of the bigger and some of the smallest listings out there, or exchanges, right? For us to be listed there. So for other people to go ahead and look at this project. We're well on the way to 10,000 holders. I think we'll do that before the next, month or so. And the 10 million market cap is my personal vendetta that we will do that over the next few weeks. Okay. I'm not going to promise you a day because I'm not a fortune teller, but I will promise you that I will bust my ass every single day. And so with my guys, right, to make this happen. right? We will not disappoint. We came here to prove a statement, and we're here. So we're going to get rich or die trying, right? And one more thing I have to highlight before I leave out of here. This kid that you just heard speak, he's speaking from the heart. He may not be the biggest speaker. He may not be the most polished speaker, but he's a person that he said it himself. This is for the people, by the people, for the people, right? He carries himself with humbleness. He's honest. He is a person of good. I know because I know him for years. I never heard anything negative about the kid. He is a very well put together young man. He's a father. He's a husband, and he has the most honest and the most pure intentions with this project. And I would not let one of my friends, such as Josh, fail doing this. That's why I'm standing behind and backing him 100%. And every single guys in the dev team can attest for that. And one more thing I want you to remind you is this kid has not made a fucking dime from this project. Not a dime. Most of us in the dev team have put thousands and thousands of dollars, well over 6 figures already, into this project to make it happen, right? And if it takes multiple 6 figures, 7 figures to make it happen, we're gonna make it happen some way, somehow. So remember that, right? The person that put this thing together has not made a dime. And some of you guys are turning $30 into 300, and you want to G'd out our chart. I welcome you. Leave my fucking chart tonight. Okay? Because today's price will not be the same tomorrow. And that's on everything I love. Okay? So if you're one of those Jeets, and I'm talking to you right now, some of y'all on this call right now, Jeeting my fucking chart. Leave the fuck out of here. We don't need you. We don't want you. You're not welcome here. We will wreck you till the end of this fucking project. Okay? That's our slogan. And we'll carry that shit out. Like, my name is Joey Pimentel. With that being said, man, I appreciate y'all. Fucking wreck 'em, man. Stop playing with us.